So if you've clicked on this video, that means that you want to learn how to lose weight as a woman, and you got to start here because you're going to be starting with my little sister,
Brittany.
So stay tuned. What's good, YouTube? Reese Rockman, aka Rock Hard Fitness, coming at you with
Brittany,
my little sister. And guys, in today's video, we're going to tell you about how to lose weight for women and why you need to start here. So the reason why I want you to start here is because this is going to be the overview video. It is more about Brittany's personal journey, but you guys can follow along with that personal journey. So in this video, we're going to tell you about her macros, her training program, her cardio, and why I start dieting now. It's such a strange time. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing I want Brittany to tell you guys about is why she's actually starting the diet now, and also what her starting body weight is going to be.
my starting body weight is 74.6.
Yep.
And the reason why I started dieting is just to look better and be accountable for what I eat, and then just to see like how my body will transform in these next few weeks.
Cool, so that's exactly the reason why Brittany wants to start dieting. It's not because she's unhappy with the way she looks. It's not that she's unhealthy. It's just because she wants a bit of a challenge now during this lockdown period. We've had 2 months. This is going to be our second month, right?
Yeah.
This is going to be our second month of lockdown. And guys, I honestly don't see it anytime soon. And again, I work in the fitness industry. Brit's a student. Gyms are in level 1, so we're going to be one of the last things to open. So this is not only going to help my sister, but also going to be able to allow me to give more value to you guys, but not just the guys. Again, a lot of my videos are geared to both the sexes. However, now this one's going to be specifically how to lose weight for women and where you need to start, because again, the number one way to lose weight for women is to start. A lot of women don't know where to begin. They don't know what they should do. Should they do keto? Should they do low carb? Should they do no carb? This video is going to help you guys realize that this is a very good way to go about dieting and weight loss. So a little bit of backstory about Brittany's whole dieting and her previous issue, and that is, I'll actually let you say.
So I started training in 2014, and before that I used to do home training, so I would just use what we had at home. But I wanted to make a change since grade 8 because obviously I was, you know, that puppy fat you have that you just want to lose as a woman, and it actually worked for a while. But the thing is, I didn't have enough knowledge to maintain it. So I think with counting macros, I'll be more equipped to maintain this as a lifestyle instead of just doing it once off and then not doing it anymore.
So speaking on Brittany's diet, in terms of, from a coach's point of view, I've put Brittany on 140 grams of protein, 230 grams of carbs, 230 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat. Now, Britt has tracked macros once before, but again, she was in the midst of exams and it was a lot to handle, like, just learning how to count macros and stuff. So she hasn't done it in quite a while, but she will pick up quickly. But Britt, I want you to tell all the ladies out there, what would you do to start your own diet? Because again, you have the benefit of a coach doing it for you. So I take out all the guessing work for her. She gets her macros at the start of every week with her cardio. She just does it and then she'll lose weight. But what if they don't have a coach? How would they do it themselves?
I think the first thing you would need to do is see what you eat on a daily basis, and do that for about 2 weeks just to see like where you are and what you're eating, what's going into your body. Then from that, I think after that 2 weeks, get a coach. I think a coach is beneficial to put you on the right path with regards to losing weight and give you in the right direction. Also, research is your best friend, and Google. So if you are struggling, then do some research, and then that could also just help you with regards to knowing what to do and how to do it.
So there's Brittany's take on what you should do to start with a diet and all of that, and she's very right. What a lot of my clients do is, before we even start, I say, tell me what you eat on a day-to-day basis and track your log for at least a week. That way I can see what you're going to be eating, because yes, the calculator might say, look, you got to eat 1,800 calories, but if you personally have been eating 3,000 calories and you've been gaining a little bit, like a very slight amount of weight, then cutting you all the way down to 1,800 calories is going to put you at a much lower starting point. You probably will definitely lose body fat, but when you store, then it's going to be a problem. So track your current diet. Don't change anything. Everything you put in your mouth for the next week, track it. What I will do for you guys is ladies, what I will do for you ladies is I'll actually link a calorie counting website, which will work out your general calories and might give you a starting point. However, like I say, a calculator is a calculator. It's not going to be the same thing as getting a fully customized plan from someone like me. If you do an online coaching, then just send me an email at rockhardcoaching@gmail.com and we can work together. My fees have dropped quite a bit during this lockdown period. So ladies, now's the time to take advantage of it. Again, getting that dream physique is still possible in lockdown. We're still going to work hard, we're still going to work smart, and we're going to get you to that end goal. So the training program we're going to be running on Brittany's cut is going to be a legs push pull off, and that's the exact same program that I do. And Brittany does the exact same exercises I do, except there are 1 or 2 differences. So Britt, tell the people what differences there are in your training program compared to mine.
Okay, so as a woman, I do more glute and shoulder work. The reason for this, and less chest work, the reason for this with regards to chest is, as a woman, you just have boobs, so you can build the muscle under it, but with regards to building that too much, you will become flat-chested and have the appearance of like those like pecs. Also, recommending incline movements for women instead of flat-chested. Even if I do push-ups, I do more incline pushes than anything, and I'll do incline chest press. And I'll only do 2 chest exercises instead of Reese, who does like 3 to 4.
Yeah.
I also do more shoulders because your shoulder work instead of your chest. And I do more glutes, so I'll opt for hip thrust, single glute bridge, all kinds of and squats obviously, but also more volume.
So now we're going to discuss the check-in process. So this is the process I do with every single one of my clients, and Brittany is going to be treated exactly the same. So what we do is we check in once a week. Brittany will basically give me her 7-day weigh-ins because I do expect her to weigh herself 7 days a week. Then what we also do is we'll do circumference measures. So where I measure, or I ask my online clients to do, is we'll measure the roundest portion of the bust. We'll measure the arm, as in the flex position. We'll also measure thighs halfway through, halfway up, waist measurement, and also around the bum, so the biggest curve on the glutes. And the reason for this is because we need to remember, you as women have a lot more to contend with when it comes to dieting. Women have their menstrual cycles. They've got hormones that throw their whole bodies out of whack. Literally, I would never, ever want to bestow a period upon any man, because I guarantee you I would not be able to handle it. And because of that menstrual cycle and that period, we've got to make specific changes to the training program and the diet in those specific weeks, because again, it's all about maintaining this diet. So I just want Brittany to give a little bit of feedback about how she feels about the check-in process, about the weigh-ins, about her menstrual cycle and things like that.
Okay, with regards to check-ins, I think it's a very good approach to how to do this process, because it'll obviously give you a more rounded figure of how you are progressing throughout the week. With weigh-ins, also I recommend weighing yourself 7 days a week as well, because of that reason. With the menstrual cycle, it is quite a messy thing. Also, I bloat quite a lot when I'm on my menstrual cycle, and I retain water, so that does affect my weigh-ins a lot. And I think as women, we should be it is a common reason why our weight goes up and down and fluctuates. So I think we should just be more aware of that. Also, cramps, cravings are really a real thing, guys. Like, it's a real thing. Sweet tooth, savory things, you name it, it happens. Even when you're off a menstrual cycle, it's just the way it happens. So I think we should also be aware of that and take that into account when we are tracking macros and be more accountable for it. like instead of having one thing, instead of having half thing, have have portion control and whatnot. But yeah.
So ladies, with your own check-in process, what I want you to do is weigh yourself 7 days a week as soon as you wake up on an empty stomach. But just realize that the scale is a measure of just strictly body weight, bones, water weight, all of it. If you're gaining a little bit one week and losing a lot another week, don't stress it too much. Don't let the scale get you down and demotivate you, because what the scale is, it's just a measurement of making sure you're heading in the right direction. I tell my clients it's not all about that daily number going down. It's a trend. So if you're literally doing like this, but you're slowly going down over time, that's going to be the biggest thing, right? If I lose 20 kgs, it's going to be quite a big difference, and it'll be 20 kgs. However, a woman, for example, might only lose 8 kgs, but it'll look like she lost 20 kgs just because of the bloat, the menstrual cycle, irregular periods, all of these things come into play. And that's why I wanted to do a series like this on my channel, because I'm here to help as many people as possible. And there's not only men in this world, there are women. And it'll also help me because it just helps increase my knowledge with women. Again, I've had, I think, about 4 or 5 female clients in my life, and I just keep on learning more and more. I'm always asking female personal trainers and online coaches what their opinions are, because I just want to learn more. And now I've got the best case study here, because I can see firsthand how does a diet affect her when she starts getting really low calorie, which it will happen because women do unfortunately eat less than we do. Like, how is it going to make her feel? How's her mental capacity going to be throughout this whole diet? So I don't know about all of you, but I'm extremely excited for this whole journey, especially with my sister. So if you enjoy this kind of video and you want to see more, it is going to be a weekly thing. Click on that subscribe button, put on the bell notification so you guys will know exactly when we post these videos. And again, guys, Britt, I look forward to the journey with you. Ladies, again, if you have any questions, ask down below. I'll get Brittany to comment on some of them as well, so she can at least help you from a female standpoint, because Brittany knows a lot about health and nutrition. Trust me, I blab about it enough around the house for everyone to know about it. So, ladies and a few gents, that's the video. Please don't forget to give this video a like, put the D in subscribed, and we'll see you all in next week's video.
Cheers!